I'm Gary Libator. Also ahead, automaker Tesla is in the hot seat this morning after another series of deadly accidents. We'll explain it all in the minutes ahead. But first, it is a chilly one out there today, and it's going to stay that way. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center, and a good chilly morning to you.
Good morning, Gary. We are starting out, a lot of us are just in the upper 20s this morning, so very cool to start. We will just reach the mid-40s today, so we'll remain on the cooler side with cloudy skies, possibly a passing shower. So overall, just kind of a gloomy day.
But pretty much dry, right?
Yes, pretty much dry. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are waking up to clear skies this morning, cooler weather, and we are dry at this point, but there's still a low pressure just to the west of us, and that is going to drive a few lake effect rain showers north of the Mohawk Valley, but overall not going to be heavy, not going to be an all-day event, not going to be widespread. And there is the possibility, since it is going to remain on the cooler side today, to definitely see some snowflakes mixed in there. So today we are starting out in the 30s, just reaching the mid-40s by lunchtime, and we will remain in the mid-40s for the high temperature today. So overall, not really warming up too much because we are going to be seeing some clouds build in for the rest of the day. So today there is the possibility to see some hilltop snowflakes, and same thing goes for tomorrow, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. But after today and tomorrow, the sun returns on Friday, and we start to warm up again into the 50s for the high temperature. And then over the weekend into next week, we really warm up with temperatures back into the upper 60s. But for today, we will just be in the mid-40s. We'll be seeing a little bit extra cloud cover, and it is going to be breezy, so feeling even a little bit cooler. And then we'll be talking a little bit more about the weekend coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks, and don't forget the
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with clear skies this morning, and it is very chilly outside, and we will remain on the cooler side today. So let's take a look now at the Cavity Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. There is patchy frost this morning because a lot of us are waking up in just the upper 20s, so definitely grab the jacket when heading out the door. And it is going to be on the cooler side today with highs just reaching the mid-40s. So taking a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are tracking dry conditions and little cloud cover this morning, but clouds will increase throughout the day. This is all due to this low pressure system just to the west of us, and we are going to be seeing breezy conditions coming out of the southwest. That will allow for a few lake effect showers north of the Mohawk Valley. And since it is going to be on the cooler side today, there is the possibility to see a few snowflakes mixed in there, but overall nothing too heavy, not really a big deal. We're just going to be seeing a passing shower or two north of the Mohawk Valley. But this morning, once again, very chilly. A lot of our temperatures are even in the upper 20s, just 29 degrees in Inlet and Big Moose, and 33 degrees in Utica and Whitesboro. And looking to the south, we have 29 degrees in Cooperstown, 25 degrees in Sherburne and Skenevis this morning. So very cool to start. We will just reach the mid-40s for the high temperature today. So as you are heading out the door, I would just grab the umbrella just in case, especially if you live north of the Mohawk Valley, because a passing shower or two is possible. Definitely the jacket or the coat. Very chilly to start this morning. And maybe even a little bit of extra time because there is some patchy frost outside. So maybe time to defrost your windshield before leaving. But the good news is that we do really start to warm up into the weekend. Highs on Sunday are going to be near 70. Very warm for October. And on Saturday, we will be in the upper 60s with sunshine. So overall, a pretty nice and warm weekend coming up. It would be a nice weekend to look at the peak fall foliage in the Mohawk Valley, but if you live north of the Mohawk Valley or south of it at this point, we are past our peak just because it has been breezy lately. A lot of the leaves have kind of fell off the trees. According to our Skycast this morning, we are going to start out very chilly with clear skies. It is going to be on the cooler side today with breezy conditions, and a passing shower is possible north of the Mohawk Valley. Could be mixing in with some snowflakes as it remains on the cooler side today. And that will last throughout the rest of the afternoon, and even overnight, there could be a few showers possible north of the Mohawk Valley. We remain cooler and breezy tomorrow, highs just reaching the upper 40s, and once again, lake effect rain showers possible north of the Mohawk Valley. Could be seeing some snowflakes mixed in there. But the good news is that clouds make way for sunshine on Friday, and we do warm up on Friday with highs reaching the upper 50s. So for today, we will just be in the mid-40s. We will be seeing some sun to start, but then clouds will come in. It's going to be breezy as well, and tonight, cloudy skies with the low just just in the mid-30s. So for tomorrow, it does remain unsettled and a little bit cooler, but we warm up to near 60 on Friday with sunshine and in the mid to upper 60s over the weekend, Gary.
So another chilly couple of nights ahead for sure.
Yes, chilly for today, tomorrow, but then we start to warm up again on Friday, which is good.
Yeah, that weekend looks really nice.
It does.
Hannah, thanks. Well, still ahead on Sunrise if you share your half hour. I'm Gary Libator. A lot to get to in this edition of News Channel 2 at Sunrise. But first, we want to get a check of your forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans is here in the Weather Center to help us plan our day ahead. And how is this Wednesday shaping up?
So we are going to be a little bit cooler today. So this morning it's very cold. A lot of our temperatures are just in the upper 20s, and we will just reach the mid 40s today. So overall chilly, but we'll warm up for the weekend.
Did you use the car starter?
Yes, I used it. I use it every day now. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 at Doppler radar. At this point, we are dry. We are seeing clear skies this morning, so a lot of us are waking up with some frost, and we will not really warm up too much today, just reaching the mid-40s around lunchtime, and we will remain in the mid-40s for the high temperature this afternoon. We also will see an increase in cloud cover due to lake effect clouds, and there is the possibility to see a passing shower north of the Mohawk Valley. And since it is going to be chilly, especially in higher elevations and hilltops, could be seeing some snowflakes mixed in with the passing shower today, and same thing goes for tomorrow. But after tomorrow, the sun makes a return on Friday, and we do start to warm up to right near 60 degrees. And over the weekend, we will actually warm up to the mid to upper 60s, so we will be getting a little bit warmer for a nice weekend ahead. But as for today, on the cooler side, starting out very chilly, we will be seeing clouds, highs just in the mid 40s with breezy conditions, and I will be talking a little bit more about the weekend coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. If you're just waking up and
Welcome back. We are going to be on the cooler side today once again. Highs are just going to be in the mid 40s, and even tomorrow just reaching the upper 40s. But then by Friday, we can see we are right near 60, and then in the 60s over the weekend. Even on Sunday, highs are going to be right near 70 degrees. So we really will start to warm up on Friday and in the weekend as the sun makes a return. But as for today, lake effect rain is definitely possible throughout the day, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. So lake effect snow can come as rain as well when it is going to be above freezing, but there is a small possibility that there could be some snowflakes mixed in there, especially in areas of higher elevation. So cooler air is moving over the warmer waters of the lake, and that is what is making clouds and instability, and that is dropping precipitation on our end. And today it will be north of the Mohawk Valley especially. So for today, our highs are just going to be in the mid 40s. A light mix is possible north of the Mohawk Valley, and a passing shower is possible in the Mohawk Valley. It's also going to be pretty breezy as well, so it is going to feel a little bit chilly outside. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Thousands of Ukrainians are now
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out very chilly this morning with frost, and we are not really going to warm up too much today. We will just remain in the mid 40s. So let's take a look now at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Clear skies to start. Temperatures are in the 20s. There is the possibility for seeing a passing shower or two later on today, and temperatures only reaching the mid 40s. So taking a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 at Doppler radar. We are starting out dry here this morning with clear skies, so that allowed for a temperature to fall pretty low last night. But there is still this low pressure system just to our west, and our winds today are going to be out of the southwest. So this is going to cause a few passing showers, especially north of the Mohawk Valley later on this afternoon. And since it is going to be on the cooler side today, especially in higher elevations and hilltops, there is the possibility to see some snowflakes mixed in with those passing showers as well. So overall, cloudy skies today and a little bit cooler. We are starting out this morning just around freezing, just 30 degrees in Inlet and Big Moose and 33 degrees in Utica and Westmoreland. And looking to the south, we are in the 20s, just 28 degrees in Hamilton and 25 degrees in Sherburne and Skanevis this morning. So definitely grab the jacket if you are heading out the door. Very chilly to start. I would also maybe give myself a little bit extra time because a lot of us did see frost last night. Maybe a little bit extra time to defrost the car windshield. And if you do live up north, even in the Mohawk Valley, Valley. Just grab the umbrella just in case. We could be seeing a passing shower here this afternoon. But the good news is that we do dry out towards the end of the week, and the weekend is looking very nice and warm. So on Saturday, sunny skies are expected, highs in the upper 60s. And as for Sunday, our highs are going to be right near 70 degrees, very warm for the middle of October. And we will continue to see sunshine and dry conditions for Sunday. So coming up this weekend, a great weekend to go outside, look at the fall foliage, especially we are at our peak in the Mohawk Valley. North and south of the Mohawk Valley at this point are past their peak. And we also have been a little bit windy lately, so that has kind of blown a lot of the leaves off the trees, but still at our peak in the Mohawk Valley as of right now. On our skycast this morning, we are just around freezing. We are seeing some frost and clear skies. It is going to remain breezy and cooler today with highs just in the mid-40s. A few passing showers are possible north of the Mohawk Valley, possibly seeing some snow mixed in there in higher elevations. Heading into tomorrow, we remain unsettled for the day. We remain cloudy, highs just in the upper 40s, and a few passing showers possible north of the Mohawk Valley once again with breezy conditions. But as we head into Friday, the wind calms down. We do see clouds make way for sunshine for Friday. We are a lot warmer with highs right near 60. As for today, though, our highs remain in the mid-40s. We will be seeing some sun to start, but clouds quickly move in with breezy conditions. A few showers possible north of the Mohawk Valley, and tonight we remain cloudy overnight. So tomorrow remains unsettled and a little bit on the cooler side, but the sun returns on Friday and we start to warm up for a very warm weekend coming up, Gary.
I see a 70 in the forecast.
Yes, so 70 is the high for Sunday, which is very warm for middle of October.
Yeah, what a great weekend ahead.
Yes, I'm excited.
Yep, Hannah, thanks. If you are just waking up, we have the day. I'm Gary Libator. Also ahead, automaker Tesla is in the hot seat once again this morning after another series of deadly accidents. We'll explain in the minutes ahead. First, it is a chilly one out there today, and it's going to stay that way. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center. And just how chilly are we talking?
So this morning, a lot of us are in the upper 20s, so some frost is outside, very cool to start. We will only reach the mid-40s today, so we will be on the cooler
I
side.
think that's been the coolest day we've seen.
Yes, it has been.
Yeah.
So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are starting out dry with clear skies this morning. That allowed us to fall below freezing last night, so there is some frost outside, so keep that in mind. Definitely going to be on the cooler side today because clouds will move in and their temperature will only rise to the mid-40s for the high temperature today. So definitely grab that jacket. It is going to be on the cooler side. Breezy as well, so with that wind, going to feel a little bit chilly. And there is the possibility to see a few lake effect rain showers, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. And in areas of higher elevations and hilltops, could be seeing some snowflakes mixed in with that as well. No accumulation expected from this. But the good news is that the sun makes a return on Friday. That's when we do start to dry out. And we will really warm up for the weekend. Very warm weekend coming up for the middle of October. High temperatures are going to be in the upper 60s. So for today, though, highs are just going to be in the mid-40s. We'll be seeing some clouds come in with breezy conditions, and I will be talking a little bit more about the weekend coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. And don't forget the storm.
Welcome back. We are starting out very chilly to start this morning at around 6 a.m. So right now we're still only around 30 degrees. A lot of us in the upper 20s. We will remain right around 30 by 8 a.m. and then by 10 a.m. we will warm up to the upper 30s. But today high temperatures are only expecting to reach the mid 40s. So if you did want to do any yard work or rake any leaves, I would say Friday would be the best day for the rest of the days this week. Today and tomorrow there is a slight chance for seeing a passing shower, and it is going to be breezy and a lot cooler. But as for Friday, we will dry out, no chance of rain with the sun coming in, and we will be a little bit warmer with lighter wind speeds. And even looking ahead to the weekend, it gets even warmer. So highs on Saturday in the upper 60s with sunshine, and on Sunday we will be right near 70, very warm for the middle of October. So overall, a very nice weekend and warm weekend coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Well, winter is on the way.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with clear skies this morning and very chilly weather, but we will be seeing clouds and it is going to remain cool today. So let's take a look now at the CAVV tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Clear skies and patchy frost this morning. A lot of us are below freezing to start, and we will only reach the mid-40s for the high temperature today. And at this point, we are still tracking dry conditions. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, but there is a low pressure system just to the west of us that is driving some wind speeds coming out of the southwest. So we could be seeing a few passing showers today, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. And at this point, since it is going to remain on the cooler side, there is the possibility to see some snowflakes mixed in there, especially in areas of higher elevations and hilltops. We are starting out very chilly this morning. Most of us are in the 20s, just 28 degrees in Old Forge and Clinton, 31 degrees in New Hartford. And looking to the south, we have 27 degrees in Milford and 25 degrees in Evanston this morning. The high temperature today will only reach the mid-40s, so it is going to remain on the cooler side. I would definitely grab the jacket as you are heading out the door, and maybe the umbrella just in case a passing shower is possible, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. And maybe give yourself a little bit extra time because a lot of us are seeing frost this morning. Maybe a little bit extra time to kind of defrost the car windshield to start. But the good news is that we are going to warm up again. So looking ahead to the weekend, we get very warm. Sunshine comes in on Saturday with highs in the upper 60s. And as for Sunday, highs are going to be right near 70. So very warm weekend ahead, especially for the middle of October. And it does look pretty nice with the sun making a return. So overall, this weekend looks like a good weekend to look at the peak fall foliage in the Mohawk Valley. But north of the Mohawk Valley and south of it at this point are past their peak. We have been seeing a lot of breezy days, so that's kind of blown the leaves off the trees. As for today, though, it also is going to be breezy. We start out cool. We will just reach the mid-40s today, so we will remain on the cooler side with clouds and a few lake effect showers possible, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, and we could be seeing some snow mixed in there as well with no accumulation. Today or tonight, we still remain mostly cloudy overnight, still breezy, and then heading into tomorrow, we remain breezy, unsettled with cloudy skies, highs just in the upper 40s, and a few lake effect showers possible once again north of the Mohawk Valley. But all this comes to an end on Friday. We will see the sun make a return on Friday, the winds will calm down, and highs will reach right near 60, so we will be getting a little bit warmer. As for today, though, on the cooler side with breezy conditions, cloudy skies, highs just in the mid-40s, and tonight we remain cloudy overnight with a low in the mid-30s. So tomorrow remains unsettled, kind of like today, with highs just in the upper 40s. But on Friday we start to warm up as the sun makes a return, and we really warm up for a nice weekend, Gary.
What a nice 4-day run starting, what was it, Saturday?
Yes, so we are going to be very warm. We're trending very warm heading into next week.
I like to hear that.
So do I.
Hannah, thanks. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow. Thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libitor. A lot to get to in this edition of News Channel 2 at Sunrise. But first, we want to get a check of your forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center with a look at how we can plan our Wednesday ahead. Good morning.
Good morning, Gary. So we are starting out very chilly, a lot of frost outside, and we will remain on the cooler side today with cloudy skies. So overall, kind of a gloomy day, but we'll warm up for the weekend.
Yeah, a chilly one today, though.
Yes. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, we are tracking dry conditions, but there is the possibility to see a few lake effect showers north of the Mohawk Valley especially. And because it is going to remain on the cooler side, there's the possibility to see some snowflakes mixed in there as well. Today, our high temperature will just reach the mid-40s, and that will be this afternoon. Very cool for the middle of October, and it is going to be breezy, so it is going to feel even a little bit chillier outside. But today, a few lake effect rain showers possible, and especially north of the Mohawk Valley, could be seeing some snowflakes mixed in there. But the good news is that the sun makes a return on Friday. We do start to warm up on Friday with highs near 60, but then over the weekend, we will really warm up with highs in the mid to upper 60s. So for today, we will just be in the mid 40s. We start out with sunshine, but then clouds come in. It is going to be breezy. Then we'll be talking a little bit more about this weekend coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. And if you are just
Welcome back. We are going to be on the cooler side for today with highs just in the mid-40s and just in the upper 40s tomorrow with cloudy skies, but the sun returns on Friday and we do start to warm up again to near 60 on Friday and in the mid-60s Saturday and right near 70 on Sunday. So it is going to start to get very warm, especially for October as we head into the end of the week and into the weekend. But today we are going to be a little bit unsettled. We are seeing wind speeds coming out of the southwest, possibly seeing some lake effect rain showers today. So lake effect snow not only falls as snow, if it is above freezing, it will fall as rain showers. So we are going to be seeing cooler air going over the warmer waters of Lake Ontario. That creates instability and some clouds, and that creates precipitation. So today, a few rain showers can be expected, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. But some areas, especially higher elevations, are going to be a little bit cooler. So we could be seeing some snowflakes in there, but really no accumulation is expected today from any of these lake effect precipitation events. So for today, a light mix is possible north of the Mohawk Valley. Same thing kind of goes for tomorrow, but no accumulation. It's mostly going to fall as rain. Highs are just going to be in the mid-40s, and it is going to be breezy today. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Thousands of Ukrainians.
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with clear skies this morning, but very chilly to start, and we will remain on the cooler side today. So let's take a look now at the Cavite Tower camera overlooking the Mohawk Valley. As we can see, the sun is starting to rise this morning. Should be a very nice sunrise with clear skies, but it is breezy at this point, and temperatures are just in the 20s. And taking a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 with Doppler radar, we are still tracking dry conditions, but there is this low pressure system still to the west of us that is going to bring in lake effect clouds for today, as well as the possibility for a passing shower or two, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. And since it is going to be on the cooler side today, there is the possibility for some snowflakes to mix in with those rain showers, but overall, no accumulation expected. According to our Skywatchers this morning, we are very chilly to start. Most of us are just in the upper 20s. We have just 28 degrees in Old Forge, Clinton, and Verona Beach this morning. And looking to the south, we have 28 degrees in Cooperstown and in Lawrence and West Lawrence. So very chilly to start. We will just reach the mid-40s today. So I would definitely grab the jacket as I am heading out the door this morning. Maybe give yourself even a little bit extra time because we are seeing frost, probably to defrost your car, and an umbrella just in case, especially if you do live north of the Mohawk Valley. A few lake effect rain showers are possible this afternoon. But looking ahead to the weekend, it looks to get a lot better. We really start to warm up on Saturday with highs reaching the upper 60s and sunshine. As for Sunday, still remaining dry, highs are going to be near 70. So a very warm weekend coming up ahead, especially for the middle of October. Overall, great weekend to spend outside. Maybe look at the peak colors of fall foliage in the Mohawk Valley, but north and south of the Mohawk Valley are past their peak at this point. So for this morning, we are starting out breezy. We will be breezy today. Highs will just reach the mid-40s, and we will see an increase in cloud cover. A few lake effect rain showers are possible, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, and possibly mixing in with some snow, especially in higher elevations. Tonight, we remain mostly cloudy, and the clouds stick around for tomorrow. Highs are just going to be in the upper 40s tomorrow. Once again, a few lake effect rain showers, possibly some snow is possible north of the Mohawk Valley. Heading into Friday, though, things get a lot better. Clouds make way for sun on Friday, and we will warm up. Highs are going to be right near 60. So as for today, we are tracking clouds, possibly some precipitation, breezy conditions, highs just in the mid-40s, and tonight it will remain cloudy overnight with the low in the mid-30s. So for tomorrow, we remain unsettled with clouds and high temperatures just in the upper 40s. For Friday, the sun returns. We really start to warm up. Highs are going to be near 60, and we warm up for a very nice weekend ahead. Very warm for the middle of October, Gary.
So a little chilly the next couple of nights, and get ready for some extended weather. Warmer
Yeah,
up.
so starting Saturday into even the middle of next week, we look to be very warm with sunshine.
Thanks for bringing it back.
You're welcome.
Well, as we reported to you yesterday on News Channel 2 at 7 for joining us at 7 a.m. on the CW11. I'm Gary Liberatore. It's a chilly one to start your Wednesday, and it's going to stay that way. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center. And just how chilly today are we talking?
So today, this morning, we are waking up below freezing, so very cool to start. We will only reach the mid-40s, and it is going to be cloudy and breezy, so overall pretty cold.
Yeah, one of the chilliest days we've had in a long time.
Yes, so far this season. So let's take a look now at the bus stop forecast. If you are heading out to the bus stop, temperatures will be just in the lower 30s. We are seeing sunshine, but it is going to be breezy. It will remain breezy today with some lake effect clouds coming in, as well as a few light showers are possible. High temperatures are only going to be in the mid-40s. So for today, expect highs only in the mid-40s with some clouds, breezy conditions, and I will be talking about the weekend coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. A big bombshell drop.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with sunshine this morning and a bit of frost outside, but clouds will come in and we will remain on the cooler side today. So let's take a look at the Cavite Tower camera overlooking the Mohawk Valley. A beautiful sunrise to start, but it is very chilly outside. We will remain on the cooler side today with breezy conditions, and cloud cover is looking to come in. So taking a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are tracking dry conditions, but there's still that low pressure system just to the west of us. We are going to be seeing some lake effect clouds come in today and the possibility of a few showers north of the Mohawk Valley. But since it is going to remain on the cooler side, a few snow sprinkles may be mixed in with those rain showers. Little accumulation to no accumulation is expected at all, but just something to keep in mind for today as we do remain on the cooler side. According to our sky watchers this morning, most of us are in the 20s to start, just 27 degrees in Inlet and 29 degrees in Westdale. And looking to the south, we have 23 degrees in Hartwick, 25 degrees in Edmiston. We will just reach the mid-40s today, so definitely grab the jacket as you are heading out the door. Maybe even give yourself a little bit extra time because we are seeing some frost, maybe a little bit extra time to defrost the car windshield. And I would just grab the umbrella just in case, because for the later hours of the day, a passing shower is definitely possible, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. But things change for the end of the week. We start to dry out for Friday and we really warm up for the weekend. We are tracking sunshine for Saturday with highs in the upper 60s. And as for Sunday, still remaining dry, highs are going to be near 70. So a very warm weekend ahead, especially for the middle of October. Great time to spend outside. Maybe take a look at the peak fall foliage in the Mohawk Valley this weekend. But north and south of the Mohawk Valley at this point are past their peak in terms of fall foliage. So for today, we are starting out chilly. We will see an increase in cloud cover, and highs today will just be in at the mid-40s. A few lake effect rain showers are possible, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, and in hilltops and higher elevations, definitely some snow could mix in there as well. Tonight, we do remain cloudy with an overnight low falling into the mid-30s, and tomorrow the cloudy skies remain for the day as well, with a few lake effect showers possible north of the Mohawk Valley once again. Highs just in the upper 40s. Heading into Friday, those clouds make way for sunshine. We do start out chilly once again Friday morning, but we will be seeing highs reach right near 60 with sunshine, and the wind calms down to just a light breeze. As for today, though, it is going to be breezy. We will be seeing some clouds make their way in. Highs just in the mid-40s and a chance of a passing shower this afternoon and evening. And tonight we remain cloudy overnight with a low in the mid-30s. So tomorrow remains unsettled, a little bit on the cooler side as well, with highs right in the upper 40s. But for Friday, we start to dry out and we really warm up to the weekend.
For that, we head over to the Weather Center and meteorologist Hannah Evans. Hannah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Steve. We are tracking a much cooler day today with cloudy skies, and a passing shower is possible. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, we are dry. We are just seeing mostly cloudy skies, but a few lake effect rain showers are possible, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. And since it is still a bit chilly, and especially in areas of higher elevations and hilltops, we could be seeing a few snowflakes within those showers. Right now we are measuring 45 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome. It does feel a little bit cooler because we are seeing breezy conditions for the rest of the day along with cloudy skies. So hilltop snowflakes are possible both today and tomorrow due to some lake effect precipitation north of the Mohawk Valley. But the sun looks to make a return on Friday, and that is when we do start to warm up again. And we really warm up over the weekend and into next week with temperatures back into the 60s. But for today, temperatures just remain in the 40s. It is going to be breezy throughout the day and a few showers are possible. And I will be talking a little bit more about the warm up this weekend coming up. Back to you, Steve.
All right, Hannah, thanks. Well,
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are still a bit cool for the rest of the afternoon with high temperatures just reaching the mid-40s and cloudy skies. So let's take a look now at the Cavite Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. More cloud cover today. This is due to lake effect clouds moving in. It is going to be breezy. feeling a bit cooler with that breeze as well, with temperatures only reaching the mid-40s. And if we take a look now at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, at this point we're still tracking mostly dry conditions, just seeing a little bit extra cloud cover coming in due to lake effect. But that lake effect precipitation is slowly moving towards us. There is the possibility to see a passing shower or two, especially north of the Mohawk Valley through the rest of this afternoon. Even a few snowflakes are possibly going to get mixed in there as well, since it is on the cooler side today, especially in areas of higher elevations and hilltops, and it is breezy coming out of the south. According to our sky watchers at noon, we are all just around the 40s. We have 46 degrees in Mohawk, 39 degrees still in Old Forge, and 41 degrees in Cooperstown. Once again, high temperatures today, only looking to reach the mid-40s, so it is going to be a chilly one today with the possibility of a passing shower and breezy conditions. So if you did want to do any yard work, I would say today and tomorrow are iffy, just due to the fact we may be seeing a shower or two. It is going to be breezy for both of these days, and it is going to be a lot cooler. We do start to warm up again on Friday. No chance of rain. The sun makes a return, and those winds calm down. So if you did want to do any yard work or rake any leaves, I would definitely recommend waiting till the day gets nice on Friday. And we are going to warm up even more into the weekend. On Saturday, the sun returns with highs in the upper 60s. And on Sunday, our high temperature is right near 70 with dry conditions. So this weekend is looking very nice and warm, especially for the middle of October. A great weekend to get outside, maybe looking at the peak fall foliage in the Mohawk Valley at this point, but north and south of the Mohawk Valley are past their peak. Now for the rest of this afternoon, we are tracking breezy conditions. A few passing showers are possible, maybe even some snowflakes mixed in there for higher elevations, and high temperatures only expecting to reach the mid-40s. Tonight, a few showers are also possible overnight with the low just in the mid-30s and cloudy skies. And tomorrow looks to remain cooler and unsettled with cloudy skies. A few showers possible north once again with highs just in the upper 40s. But as we head into Friday, that's when things start to clear up and get pretty nice. We will be seeing sunshine throughout the day on Friday and warm up a little bit with highs reaching right near 60. But for today, it is going to be breezy, cooler and cloudy with a few light and brief showers possible with highs in the mid-40s. As for tonight, it will remain cloudy. A few showers are also possible overnight with the low in the mid-30s. But overall today, these showers are looking to be light and brief. As for tomorrow, we do remain unsettled, cloudy skies, cooler weather. A few showers also possible north tomorrow, but the sun returns on Friday and we have a warm weekend ahead. Back to you, Steve.
All right, that is good to hear. Warm weekend ahead, especially after using the ice scraper this morning. The Justice Department half hour, and boy, it was chilly this morning, some frost on the windows. Here's an update, meteorologist Hannah Evans. Hannah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Steve. Yes, it was very cool this morning. We woke up in the upper 20s. At this point, most of us are in the low to mid 40s, but it is going to remain on the cooler side today. So taking a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, we are mostly dry, but seeing mostly cloudy skies, breezy conditions, and a passing shower is definitely possible throughout the rest of the afternoon. Maybe even some snowflakes mixed in there in areas of higher elevations and on hilltops, because our temperature is only being measured at 45 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome. It feels about 5 degrees cooler though, because it is breezy and we are seeing cloudy skies, not really any sun warming us up. So for the rest of the afternoon, a passing shower is possible. We could also be seeing a few hilltop snowflakes and snowflakes in higher elevations. Same thing goes for tomorrow as we remain unsettled. The sun looks to make a return on Friday, and after Friday we are going to be seeing sunshine through the weekend and into next week, and we really are going to start warming up with temperatures reaching the upper 60s once again. But as for today, we will just be in the mid-40s with cloudy skies, breezy conditions, and the passing shower is possible. And they will be talking about the warm-up this weekend coming up. Back to you, Steve.
All right, thanks a lot, Hannah. Well,
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking cloudy skies and cooler weather for today with highs just reaching the mid-40s. So let's take a look now at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. We are seeing extra cloud cover today. This is due to some lake effect clouds coming in, and the passing shower is still possible for the rest of this afternoon. So taking a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are mostly dry at this point, but once again, a passing shower is possible. We are seeing some lake effect effect rain showers forming over Lake Ontario at this point, and especially in the North Country and in areas of higher elevation and hilltops. You could be seeing a few snowflakes mixed in with these showers just due to how chilly it is today. We are also seeing breezy conditions, so it is feeling just a little bit cooler than the actual temperature outside. So definitely grab the jacket if you are heading out the door for the rest of the afternoon. According to our sky watchers, most of us are in the 40s, but we have just 39 degrees in Old Forge, 45 degrees in Clinton, and 43 degrees in Cassville. And once again, just reaching the mid-40s for the high temperature today. So if you did want to do any yard work or rake any leaves, I would say Friday is the best day for the rest of this week to do that. Today and tomorrow, small possibility of seeing a passing shower is a lot cooler and breezy. But as we get into Friday, the winds calm down, no chance of precipitation, and the sun returns. And we look to actually start to warm up starting on Friday. So looking ahead towards the weekend, we warm up even more. We will be seeing sunshine Saturday with highs in the upper 60s and near 70 for Sunday. So we are going to be seeing very warm weather for this weekend, especially for the middle of October. A great time to spend some time outside for Saturday and Sunday. Maybe look at the fall foliage, the peak fall foliage in the Mohawk Valley at this point, but north and south of the Mohawk Valley are past their peak. Now for the rest of this afternoon, we are tracking cloudy skies. A few passing showers are possible. They look to be light and brief, and temperatures are only going to reach the mid-40s. And as for tonight, a few showers also possible overnight, with overnight lows falling into the mid-30s. For tomorrow, we will continue to see cloud cover and unsettled conditions. A few showers possible once again north of the Mohawk Valley. Highs just in the upper 40s, but we do start to warm up on Friday, so that's when the sun looks to return, the winds calm down, and highs reach right near 60. But for the rest of the day, we are going to be on the cooler side with breezy conditions, and a few light and brief showers are definitely possible due to lake effect. And tonight, a low just in the mid-30s. We will continue to see cloudy skies overnight and into tomorrow. We just reached the upper 40s once again for tomorrow. But sun returns on Friday and we warm up to near 60 and a very warm weekend ahead, especially for the middle of October. Steve.
All right, it looks like a great temperature for the Making Strides walk on Sunday. That is always good news. All right, thanks a lot, Hannah. With inflation running high,
Meteorologist Bill Curtis tracking some showers.
Kind of a good indoor day today. Cloudy, chilly, breezy, generally dry, at least for now. We are tracking changes to the west. There are a few scattered showers approaching from the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. For the most part, we've been able to avoid a lot of these showers. They've been generally in western New York, but I think that is going to change this evening. We may see a passing shower or two, and the higher elevations may see some snow showers. We saw and we had reports earlier today of that happening in the Adirondacks, Old Forge included, but that really didn't last for very long. Current temperature 46 degrees. We're looking at a south wind at around 10 miles an hour. This wind is going to take down the fall color. This picture from Cliff in Fort Herkimer earlier this week. Outstanding fall color continues. We'll show a few of these pictures here throughout the newscast. Passing shower this evening, temperatures in the 40s. We are tracking a big change in the weather pattern, and that is going to bring much warmer temperatures here just in time for the weekend. We'll lay it all out for you. Let you know what days look to be the warmest, and that's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Now, when you think of Hemstraws, you think
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A cooler, breezy day across central New York. We've been tracking a couple of sprinkles, too. Take a look at this gorgeous, gorgeous shot from our Cavvy Tower Cam. If you're not in the room, it's worth walking back in and taking a peek at this. Got some beautiful colors, some sun rays in the background. That is a fantastic shot. We are tracking a few sprinkles, and we're looking into the distance there. We are seeing some rain from our vantage point. Some of that's not reaching the ground, though. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Winds turn into the south today, and that's bringing in some lake effect sprinkles. We have a few of them that will be moving in to the region as we head into this evening as well as early tonight. Along the higher elevations, it's likely that this will mix in with some snow. So a rain-snow mix is possible along hilltop locations, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. We're not expecting any accumulation. You can see a band of much more organized rainfall. That is lake effect rain south of Buffalo. We saw accumulations of snowfall in southwestern New York and western Pennsylvania overnight. None of that is expected to arrive locally. Beautiful fall color. This picture from Nancy. Not sure where this is, but we're taking it somewhere local. And just a reminder, if you are going to be submitting pictures, let us know where they're taken, at least the spot or somewhere nearby, so that we can pass it along. Best days to rake the yard: Friday, Saturday, and then into Sunday. The weather will improve. We have breezy conditions tomorrow, so there's going to be a lot of leaves falling from the trees, and we have a few sprinkles in the forecast too. The weather looks to dry out as we head into Friday and Saturday, and it also looks to warm up. It's going to be a lot warmer here over the next couple of days once we get through tomorrow. Take a look at temperatures across the area. Whitesboro, 45 degrees. Big Moose, 37. Dolgeville, 45. Across Southern Valleys, Cooperstown, 43. And Skenevis with 41. So it's going to be a chilly one for this evening. If you're going to take the dog out for a walk, just grab that jacket. Tonight's featured dog is George from Clayville. This is brought to you by Staffworks. The radar and satellite image shows low pressure continuing to drive our weather. Third day in a row. This will impact us again tomorrow, bringing us more clouds and a few sprinkles. Tonight, a few scattered rain showers. Again, a snow shower is possible to the north. Overnight lows drop down into the 30s. Tomorrow, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies. Can't rule out a passing shower, but most of the day expected to be completely dry. And we will dry out heading into Friday. Return to sunshine. Should be a beautiful afternoon with temperatures climbing into the upper 50s to low 60s. Cloudy tonight, down to 35. Tomorrow, looking at mainly cloudy skies. A sprinkle or two is possible. Temperatures in the upper 40s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. The weather looks really nice heading into the start of the weekend. Looks like some clouds will show up on Sunday, and we might see a shower Monday, so a few changes there. Still looking pretty warm Tuesday. As well as Wednesday. Coming up in a few minutes, we're talking about a meteor shower that should line up well with clear skies in the forecast.
Good deal. All right, Bill, thank you.
Thank you, Bill. A cold snap countrywide has it feeling like Christmas is coming, not Halloween.
At least half of the country is facing bitter cold temperatures. Morgan Chesky goes around America.
A fall freeze causing chills weeks before Halloween. 99 million Americans under freeze alerts.
This looks like Christmas, not Halloween.
Let me eat my Thanksgiving food first.
In the Midwest, temperatures plunging up to 19 degrees below average. A cold snap also hitting the East Coast and even further down south, including Dallas, where dipping temperatures require a warmer wardrobe.
But I'm looking forward to it so I can wear a nice sweater.
A big change from the first week of fall that almost broke triple digits in the city. At Rubel's Plants, the team taking extra care of frost-prone greenery.
Is this just kind of how Texas weather rolls?
Yeah, you never can tell what you're going to get.
Owner Mark Rubel says just a few degrees can make a huge difference, adding he would have expected this kind of forecast a month from now.
So every pepper we're looking at here going indoors tonight.
Yeah, we'll bring all these in just to be safe. We put up sides on the greenhouses, so
why risk
got
it?
That's right.
Just a few states over, fall flurries falling across Tennessee and parts of Kentucky. And in Negaunee, Michigan, schools closed Tuesday for a rare October snow day.
I remember snow, but nothing like this.
Powerful winds whipping up waves as high as 15 feet on the Great Lakes, knocking down trees, utility lines, and leading to power flashes in Indiana.
Oh my God!
In New England, the early cold prompting concerns about another type of power problem, rolling blackouts. As global supplies tighten, officials warning the power grid may not be able to keep up with demand if there's an especially long cold snap.
Still ahead, 200 years of Irish heritage in Utica, and the celebration is coming up.
Also tonight,
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A cool day across central New York. Plenty of cloud cover as well. Let's take a live look in Cooperstown, where we're seeing a pretty nice sunset. If we can get some breaks in the overcast, it should be a beautiful sunset this evening. Sunset time is 6:15. Yikes. Days are getting shorter. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, tracking some scattered showers moving in from the west. This will likely mix with some snow showers along higher elevations. We're not expecting an accumulation here. But again, don't be surprised if you live in a hilltop location, especially north of the valley, and you see that here tonight. We're tracking some lake effect rain showers closer to Buffalo, thanks to low pressure to the west that's been influencing our weather for the past couple of days. We're going to see the chance of a shower here this evening, but then we get a chance to dry out heading into tonight. And aside from a hit or miss shower tomorrow, the weather looks mostly dry and the sunshine comes back out heading into Friday. Wanted to make mention that the leaves are still very colorful. We've been getting a lot of wonderful photos here. We'd love to continue to share these. This is Barneveld from Laura. And even though this is now past peak, there are still a lot of leaves that are very colorful. And if you do have to clean up the leaves here, the weather should cooperate. Later this week, we'll get a chance to dry out. And we're expecting a lot more sunshine as we look ahead. Clinton, 45 degrees. Micah, New Hartford, 46. It is a chilly one in the Adirondacks. To the north, temperatures are only in the 30s at this hour. Old Forge, 37. Inlet, 36. West Leiden checking in with 39. Across the southern valleys, Hartwick 42, Morris 40, and Newport, Jason checking in with 46 degrees. Continuing to track clouds and sprinkles to the west, our weather being driven by an area of low pressure. This is going to lift to the north, and behind it, the weather will dry out. But it's going to take another 24 hours for this to happen. So we're going to be stuck underneath the clouds and sprinkles here tonight as well as most of tomorrow. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, again, with some showers moving in, it's possible that this does mix with snow, especially across the North Country this evening. Tonight, overnight lows drop down into the 30s. Nice day tomorrow, breezy, similar to today. It's mostly cloudy. It is chilly for this time of the year. Temperatures in the upper 40s. The weather looks to dry out tomorrow night, and that leads to sunshine as we head into Friday. And Friday looks gorgeous. Plenty of sunshine, and it's going to warm up. Temperatures climbing into the upper 50s. Cloudy tonight down to 35. Tomorrow, looking at mostly cloudy skies. Again, a sprinkle is possible. Temperatures in the upper 40s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Beautiful Friday and Saturday. Those 2 days look outstanding. 68 for the high on Saturday. There are some clouds that are showing up for Sunday, along with an area of low pressure bringing us the chance of some rain on Monday. It's still looking warm, much warmer than usual for this time of the year. Temperatures in the low 70s Tuesday, rain showers on Wednesday with highs in the 60s. We'll be right back.
As the only
forecast at 6, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
We are tracking a few sprinkles working in from the west this evening. Let's take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A generally cloudy day. The clouds are going to be very stubborn for the short term. Again, a passing shower will be taking place this evening. This could fall as some snow showers or a mix of some rain and snow along higher elevations north of the Mohawk Valley. Current temperature is 44 degrees. Beautiful fall color continues across central New York, although the leaves are coming down in a hurry. This picture from Maria and Howland Patton, there's always that road that really impresses, and this is definitely one of those. The forecast for this evening, passing shower, temperatures in the low 40s, a chilly one ahead. The chilly weather doesn't last. We're going to see a significant warm-up. A big turnaround in the weather is taking place. And we'll let you know if this happens just in time for the weekend that's coming up. Back over to you.
Bill, thank you. The Utica Academy of Science cut the ribbon on a major expansion of its Frankfort facility. The main gym is now officially open. Before the $8.5 million expansion, the old West Frankfort Elementary facility had gymnasium.
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Chilly weather will be hanging around for the short term, but as we look ahead, big changes in the temperature will be taking place heading into the weekend. Let's take a live look at our CAV tower cam as we capture a beautiful sunset taking place across central New York. Sun is setting in just a few minutes here, and it is looking to be an outstanding one. So you take a look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are getting some breaks in the overcast as well as some showers. These are working through the area, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, where the rain showers are likely going to mix with some light snow. Little accumulation is expected. This is coming from Lake Ontario and low pressure combining together, producing some lake effect rain showers. The heavier bands are in western New York, which is where they will stay. If you have to clean up the yard here over the next couple of days, a lot of leaf fall over the past 24 hours with the cooler and the windy weather. It looks like the best days to do that would be Friday and Saturday. You can do that tomorrow too. It's just looking breezy and on the chilly side. But the weather does improve here for later in the week. It's going to get a lot warmer. Beautiful fall colors continue in parts of the area. This picture from Fort Herkimer from Cliff. And you see some amazing shots there. Still a lot of color to be had, even though some of the leaves are starting to come down. It's a chilly one. This is a look at our sky watchers. Old Forge 37, Inlet 36, Curtis Corners 41. Across the Southern Valley, Stewart and Cooperstown 41, Mark and Milford 42, and Lyman and Eaton checking in with 40 degrees. Low pressure working in from the west will continue to bring us cloudy skies tonight and tomorrow. This system is going to lift to the north, and that's going to allow for the weather to dry out and skies to clear out as we head later into the week. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast to get a passing rain or snow shower. Again, snow shower taking place along the higher elevations north. Tonight we're down into the 30s, and it's expected to be a cloudy day tomorrow. A passing shower is possible. Temperatures climb into the upper 40s. Low pressure finally departs tomorrow night. It's going to allow for skies to clear out. We'll drop down into the low 30s. The weather is looking beautiful on Friday. Plenty of sunshine, and it's looking a lot warmer too, with high temperatures approaching 60. Cloudy skies tonight down to 35. Tomorrow, generally cloudy skies. A passing shower can't be ruled out, a high of 49. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Sunshine Friday and Saturday, a couple of absolutely gorgeous days and nice and warm. We're into the mid-60s on Sunday with mostly cloudy skies. A few showers are possible here Monday. It's looking to stay on the warmer side for Tuesday and Wednesday. Back over to you.
All right, Bill, thank you. Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6, multiple local boys soccer teams have to wait another day. Bill Curtis tracking rain and a little bit of snow. We're looking up at Old Forge right now.
Yeah, we're tracking snow mixing in with rain in the higher elevations this evening north of the Mohawk Valley. On the web camera, it's really hard to see here. This is mainly wet. This is not sticking to the ground.
Good to know. Good to know.
Not going to be a big travel issue across the area. Let's take a look at the radar this evening, and you can see the light blues in northern Herkimer County. Again, a mix of some light rain and snow this evening. This is a live look again at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The precipitation will be generally light tonight and coming to an end for the most part tomorrow. It is still beautiful to look at the leaves across the area. This is a drive along I-88 from April, Bernhardt. Again, we've had just an amazing fall foliage season that will be coming to an end here over the next several days as the leaves come down in a hurry. Current temperature is 43 degrees. It is chilly outside. We're looking at overnight lows tonight in the mid-30s under mostly cloudy skies. Another cool day tomorrow, but the weather is going to change in a very big way. A big warm-up is on the horizon. We're tracking the trend in temperature, and we're also looking at conditions at tomorrow morning's bus stop. And that's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Decision 2022. The two
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We are taking a live look outside. This is overlooking our city of Utica from the Cavie Tower Cam. The weather tonight looking pretty quiet, at least across the Mohawk Valley. It is a different story to the north. As we track the lake effect rain showers taking place, it's a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. And you can see where the bands of rain are taking place. This is across northern Herkimer as well as Lewis and western Oneida County. More bands of lake effect rain showers continue across areas like Watertown. This is from a southwest wind. So southwest wind is kicking up some of that lake effect rain as we head into tonight. I just wanted to make mention that we have the Orionid meteor showers that will be taking place here as we head into the next several days. The viewing will be best near and after midnight. Of course, tonight with the clouds, you're not going to be able to see it, but this will be in the sky here throughout the next several nights. You're going to be looking to the southeast after midnight for the constellation Orion, and you're going to want to avoid city lights, and on average, you're getting about 10 to 20 meteors per hour. Beautiful picture from Barneville. This is from Laura. The foliage is still looking nice across the area. How about a look in Holland Patton? This is from Maria. Again, some nice colors to be had, but a lot of those leaves are coming off the trees, and we are going to have to start raking that. If you do have to rake, Your best days to do that would be Friday as well as Saturday. The weather looks dry with light winds and warmer temperatures too. Tomorrow's going to be another cloudy, cool day. We're looking at highs in the upper 40s. We'll start out in the upper 30s. So again, really not much relief in terms of the chilly weather. Low pressure continues to drive our weather tomorrow. This is going to bring a few more sprinkles to the area. As the low lifts to the north, we'll see improvements in our weather as we head into the next 24 hours. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight, mostly cloudy skies. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 30s. It's generally cloudy as that low slowly works in from the west. We may see a sprinkle or two throughout the day, especially north of the valley. It's expected to remain cloudy throughout the day. Tomorrow night, the weather starts to clear out as the low weakens and lifts to the north. That's going to allow for sunshine to take place across the area. Friday looks a lot nicer. High temperatures Friday afternoon climb into the upper 50s. Cloudy skies tonight down to 35. Tomorrow, cloudy skies, cool day, temperatures in the upper 40s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast, beautiful weather Friday and Saturday. Sunny skies and mild for this time of year, temperatures in the 60s. Clouds on Sunday, showers Monday, but it stays warm heading into early next week.
So if you're saying you want to play hooky from work the next couple of days, Friday, Saturday, the best days to do that.
Maybe even Monday. Make it a long weekend.
Oh, don't give me any ideas. All right, thanks, Bill. Coming up next, for the first time, meteorologist Bill Cardis, and I can't even talk tonight, so I'm just going to let you take it because we are getting some flakes up in Old Forge tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, we're talking about some rain mixing in with snow along the higher elevations this evening. You can see it in the web camera, well, and where it was working.
You could see it, yeah.
You could see it. This wasn't making it to the ground. This was melting. So this is not going to cause any big issues, but it is a sign that things are getting colder. We're eventually going to get there. Let's take a look at the radar this evening. What we're seeing is to the north, that is some scattered rain and snow showers from low pressure that continues to drive our weather. This will bring us more clouds and more sprinkles throughout the day tomorrow. So we'll be dealing with another generally chilly day, but then things start to turn. Beautiful fall color continues in parts of the area. This is a drive along I-81 from April Bernhardt. We've been getting some fantastic fall colors. We really appreciate those, and we'll continue to show a few of them throughout the newscast over the next couple of days. Current temperature is 43 degrees. It is chilly outside. We're expecting overnight lows to drop into the mid-30s under mostly cloudy skies. Another chilly day tomorrow, but the weather really starts to turn. A lot warmer here later in the week. Look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Decision 2022. Two candidates.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. Welcome back. We're taking a live look outside. This is our Cavy Tower Cam. We're overlooking the city of Utica. We are tracking a few sprinkles and flurries across the area, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The bigger picture shows lake effect rain showers. A more organized band is taking place north of Watertown along a southwest wind. That will generally stay north tonight and tomorrow. We've been on the fringe of lake effect showers. We've been seeing mainly cloud cover from this weather system. That will continue tonight and into tomorrow. Eventually, the weather will clear out as we head into the end of the week, and the Orionid meteor showers should be well visible here Friday night. That's going to be the peak of the meteor showers. They're not as active as some other meteor showers, but we should have pretty good viewing, and the weather should cooperate. Looking at about 10 to 20 meteors per hour. Friday night, look to the southeast after midnight. You want to be away from city lights. We'll have a reminder of this tomorrow as well as Friday. Barneveld, some nice colors here. This picture from Laura. There's always that one road that really wows with the leaves, and this one is Maria's photo from Holland Patton. A beautiful shot there. Now, we are going to lose a lot of those leaves with the cooler weather, and also we're getting past that time of the year with peak foliage, which means if you do have to rake the yard, I think you have a lot of options. Tomorrow's not going to be the best day, but Friday and Saturday will be a lot better with light winds and dry conditions and warmer weather as well. Let's take you around the clock tomorrow. It just doesn't warm up. We start out in the 30s, we'll end in the upper 40s. And we are looking at some warmer weather ahead. Temperatures are going to jump pretty quickly here. We'll be in the 60s beginning Friday, and a mild stretch of weather will be sticking around into early next week. Low pressure driving our weather yet again. This is going to very slowly move to the east. And again, we see its influence tonight with mostly cloudy skies, as well as tomorrow. Again, clouds will continue. We may see a sprinkle or two north of the Mohawk Valley. We'll stay generally out of the lake effect rain bands. That would take place to our north. Looking at cloudy skies throughout the entire Thursday. Skies clear out Thursday night. Friday, the weather looks a lot nicer. Back to sunshine, and it warms up really quickly. Temperatures climb into the low 60s. Cloudy skies tonight down to 35. A cloudy day tomorrow. Again, a sprinkle or two is possible. High of 49. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Just like that. Friday.
Snap of a finger.
For emphasis. It's going to be tremendously different Friday. We go from completely cloudy skies to completely sunny skies and beautiful weather. Top 10 day for Saturday, and it stays warm into early next week.
Get out and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill. Coming up next, for the first time in years, the bread